And we begin tonight with the Supreme Court weighing in on a controversial Colorado case, ruling in favor of the owner of the Masterpiece Cake Shop in Lakewood. He's the baker who refused to bake a wedding cake for a gay couple. And the High Court finding the state Civil Rights Commission violated the baker's rights when it said he can't refuse to bake a cake. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ann Trujillo.
And I'm Shannon Ogden. So, several bigger questions remain about the rights of gay people in our state and across the country, with other courts now looking to this decision for guidance. Denver 7's Mark Stewart is live in the newsroom. Mark?
And Shannon, all day we kept hearing lawyers use the phrase narrow ruling because at the end of the day, the Supreme Court did not decide the big picture looming issue. That being, can a business refuse to serve someone because of their sexual orientation? As Jack Phillips worked the phone, his supporters came to celebrate at the Masterpiece Cake Shop in Lakewood after the U.S. Supreme Court ruled on his side.
I'm very excited about the whole thing.
In 2012, Phillips refused to make a wedding cake for the same-sex couple, saying it would violate his religious beliefs. The couple sued, and the Colorado Civil Rights Commission weighed in, deciding Phillips discriminated against the couple. Yet in a 7-2 ruling, the High Court said when the commission considered this case, it did not do so with the religious neutrality the Constitution requires, saying his First Amendment rights were violated.
It's just wrong to legally bind someone to something that they can't, with their conscience, do.
It's devastating to feel like you lost.
Charlie Craig and Dave Mullins are the men behind the case.
Obviously, we're disappointed with this ruling.
But there are no regrets, knowing this case is part of a bigger dialogue.
In the end, all we've been asking for is to be treated equally in places of business.
While this ruling fails to make a sweeping statement about whether or not businesses can turn away gay people, the Supreme Court will likely tackle other cases in the future, including that of a Washington state florist who refused to provide flowers for two men about to get married.
I think that we're going to need more guidance from the Supreme Court in order to know exactly what is and is not permissible in this situation.
And Justice Anthony Kennedy, who wrote the majority opinion, agrees, saying the larger issue still needs to be deliberated in the courts. And it was very clear in our conversation, this is not the last we'll be hearing from Dave and Charlie. We're live in the newsroom tonight. Mark Stewart, Denver 7.
Mark, thank you.